Back tonight with a brow-raising stat from the Buffalo Police Department that is sparking questions about law enforcement and safety. In the month of October, get this, fewer than 35 drivers were issued speeding tickets by BPD officers. So in a city with hundreds of thousands of people, is everyone truly just obeying the speed limit? We didn't think so either. The 7 News I-team has uncovered speed ticket data from Buffalo Police, and the key takeaways here include a significant drop-off in tickets issued after the year 2020. The pandemic certainly left fewer drivers on the roads with more people working from home, but that's also the year BPD disbanded its dedicated traffic unit. So tonight, 7 News reporter Giovanni Ligi is digging into this data with voices very familiar with BPD operations. And they tell us the resources simply aren't there to fully enforce the rules.
We don't have a lot of the resources for traffic enforcement.
And data we obtained backs that up. In a city of more than 250,000 people, Buffalo Police issued 31 speeding tickets in all of October. From January through October of this year, just 412 speeding tickets total. It's a stark drop in enforcement for any year dating back to 2017, but it hasn't always looked like this. In 2018, under a directive to crack down on dangerous driving, officers wrote 605 speeding tickets. But in 2019, that number more than tripled. And in 2020, it climbed again to more than 2,500 speeding tickets, even with the pandemic slowing traffic starting in April. But in December 2020, BPD disbanded its dedicated traffic unit, and about 50 officers were reassigned to the city's 5 patrol districts.
A lot of it had to do with manpower needs. With any decision like that, there is an after effect.
One of those after effects, far fewer cops monitoring known speeding hotspots. Buffalo PD says about 80 officers are trained to use radar or LiDAR, but many of them are now assigned to specialized units. Union leaders say pulling them to write tickets would mean letting 911 calls stack up.
Current patrol officers have such a strenuous workload of answering all their calls and special tasks delegated from the command staff to go out and do that, to then also do traffic enforcement on top of that. There's just not enough time in the shift.
All of this happening even as people who live in Buffalo are asking for more enforcement. A recent police survey conducted by a foot patrol unit asked thousands of residents what they want officers to focus on. Traffic and speeding was near the top.
So the foot patrol unit was out talking to the community, seeing what they thought the Buffalo Police could help with, and traffic enforcement was high on their list.
The city has tried other tools. Speed cameras were turned on in school zones in late 2020, then shut down in 2021 after public outrage. Some neighborhoods have speed bumps on side streets, but drivers still fly down high-speed corridors like the 33 and the 198, where you just can't drop a bump in the road.
So you can't take officers out of service and let calls stack up for traffic enforcement purposes.
Eye-opening numbers here. Any plans to expand this enforcement?
Well, Jeff, it really comes down to the Ryan administration and the Common Council to decide what they'd like to do, whether that be advancing the technology and putting those speed cameras back up or getting more officers on the streets.
It's of interest for sure. We know you'll stay on top of it. Giovanni Ligi,
Thanks.
Thank you for your reporting tonight.